Hey everybody, welcome to the Prime 4 podcast. My name is Bryce.
Chris.
Ross. Alex.
And Macklemore. We don't have a lot of news today, so we're going to wing it. Cardi B might be going to jail, even though she's rich, so she's not going to jail. We're just going to start there. She's being indicted federally. No, she's being indicted on felony charges for that strip club assault that she was accused of. Not on the drugging and robbing men.
Nope.
Not on that, because I don't think anybody's probably come forward with that. Would you guys come forward with that?
Hell no.
If you live.
Hell no. Nope. Mm-mm.
Like Ross, this is your dream come true.
Well, if I was single, I would definitely come forward with that.
Listen, hey, I was on the up and up in that strip club.
Ross would fucking lie. He'd be like, we went to her house, I beat the fuck out of that pussy, and then she drugged me in our post-coitus liquor that we drank, and then she robbed me. But I definitely beat the pussy up.
Who
That's what Ross
takes that much money to a chick's crib, though? Like, oh, I'm balling. Let me empty out the bank account and put it all in cash in my wallet.
Well, if you think about it, it's
if she was like a high class escort, or however she was getting the guys to go back to her place.
Yeah,
I get it, but like,
if you're in the strip club,
if the price is a price, you don't bring extra money. Like, am I the only person that has been in the fashion district of LA and you barter? You don't, you know what I mean? You don't.
Well, you don't know the upfront price. Like, you don't know the upfront price. They can't like.
Clearly,
in illegal places, they can't like just advertise like, hey, fucking $200. It like all depends on like attractiveness, everything, dude. And then it's like, oh, how much?
Price is starting at.
Yeah, price is starting at. It's
holy
like
shit. Yeah, apparently I don't know shit about that. So
yeah, where it's legal, I mean, they probably got a chalkboard outside. Blowies, $40.
It's on the menu.
I bet you they charge more because it is legal.
Oh man,
and clean. Or
this
safer.
leads into something great.
Oh shit.
Ross's experience.
This will just be a little add-in though. Bernie said he was open to the idea of making sex work legal.
How scary is that?
I'm open to it.
How scary?
It reduces trafficking.
Well, I'm sure that they'd be able to regulate it then.
Ideally.
I should say ideally. I have no idea. They still kidnap
rules and regulations.
Ship them to other countries.
Yeah, that's the same thing with like anything else.
And tax it.
That's the same thing with anything else. Like the fact that our government is in such disarray that we're looking to sell weed and legalize prostitution.
It would have to be.
A lot.
It would have to be like you can't just like, be a night walker. I think it would probably be establishment based only. Like
so, libertarians
for
would be
safety reasons.
Libertarians would be against that, right?
Behind locked doors, you got the buzzer to be let in.
Because that'd be
here
like,
for a blowy, yeah.
Because that'd be like regulating like
Ross is here.
Regulation, and they don't like regulation, right?
It's like really weird because
libertarians
they're all about people being able to do what they want with their body, but at the same time, if it's regulated, then they can. It's like the guy sitting there sweating, thinking of which button to push.
Yeah, he's like, do we tax this and get money, or do we like allow them to be free in what they're doing?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Do we want the dangerous street walking, or do we want them to be safe? It's like, fuck.
It's weird. That whole dynamic is super weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess I won't know until it happens. Like
logistically, if you were to think about that now, logistically. Do you monitor and say that if you're in this field of work, you got to get tested this many times at a reputable whatever?
Sure
is it like the DOT licenses where you go in for
that would be
I watched some of that HBO special with the Bunny Ranch or whatever.
Yep.
And they're like regularly tested and they have to adhere to certain laws, I think. I don't know I'm pretty sure the men have to be tested. Like, they have to come in with a test, maybe? I'm not 100% on that.
Probably.
Yeah, but you gotta think, like...
no, I'm assuming they use condoms then. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe they don't care at that point.
Mm-hmm. Condoms aren't 100% effective against things, though.
Against STIs, yeah.
Or pregnancy.
Yeah, well, I mean, come on.
Holy shit.
If you double bag it, you're fine.
That's not how it works, people.
Double bagging don't even help with the groceries, man.
No one listen to
Holy
me
shit.
like you have,
That's
like
funny.
you haven't been already.
Holy shit.
So, I mean, Ross, what's your do you think it will increase the prices if it's legalized?
I don't know. I didn't even think about that. I mean, did weed prices go up? I don't think they did.
I think they did.
Maybe.
If you can get it legal, you think it would have been cheaper, but
It figures
No,
there'd be-
because it's
No,
more
it's more
regulations and there's
expensive,
more hands in the pot.
yeah, but there's more being grown because it's legal
tough
to
to
Yeah,
grow.
but there's
locally,
like
too.
I don't know. Yeah,
It's like artisanal cheeses. Like you could have a
The thing
cheddar,
is,
but
though,
you could have an eight.
Weed
quality
price-
is
The
more
thing
than
is,
likely
though,
higher.
The thing is, though,
Yeah.
importing it from another country, like, versus paying someone to farm it, paying someone to...
Oh, it's fucking grown here
Yeah.
still.
But you gotta think, you
was.
gotta pay our level of employees to do that.
See, I don't know then. Because
Yeah.
all weed prices were locally, it's
Locally
all local
based
anyway.
And
How
it's
it's city
accessible it
based
was.
pretty much. Yeah.
for sure.
Like if you live out in the middle of nowhere and there's only 60 people in your city, you're probably not even getting it.
Well, maybe
and it
we'll-
probably
you're-
costs-
if that's the case, then it's meth.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All 60 people are in trailer houses making meth.
Jesus.
That's our main export.
Just one.
I don't know why they have to be south, but I'm just assuming they're
Just
from
one
the south.
lit match away from Chernobyl in our backyard. That's
Oh,
terrible.
God.
Terrible.
So, are you guys excited to see Cardi B possibly go to jail?
I am.
What are your excitement levels?
You would have to check the New York State statutes to see what the minimum sentence is for a
Yeah,
felony
it depends
assault.
on
I'm
where
sure
it happened.
it's-
Was it in New York where it
And
happened?
too, like you.
Okay. New York's pretty strict on a lot of things, so yeah, you never know.
I mean, who all went to jail in New York in our time period? You got Bobby Schmurda that went to jail.
well, there's a
You
lot of it
got
on gun stuff because they have really,
Tekashi 6ix9ine
really
that went
strong
to jail.
gun.
Well, it's violence based.
laws.
What is what? Okay, so there's assault. What the fuck is felony assault? Like, what do you have to
Felonious
do?
assault?
Yeah, what do you have to do to get a felony?
So a felonious assault is
Stop
usually...
saying felonious. I don't.
bodily harm.
Don't need to sound smart. No,
I don't know,
okay, go ahead.
like I don't know.
Usually it would involve an aggravating factor like a weapon, maybe.
Possibly.
Oh, that makes sense.
Wouldn't that be
She
assault?
probably beat her with a fucking high heel.
Wouldn't that be assault
Or-
with a deadly weapon? Though?
Or also, if you've had more than one infraction within a certain period of years, it goes from a misdemeanor to a gross to a felony. But like I said, aggravating factors. Like if there's like misdemeanor possession, then there's like having a gun on you when you have weed. too. That
for
bumps
sure.
it up.
demonic
So it's like-
possession. There's
So it's like aggravating factors, you know.
Sure.
Okay,
I
that
don't
makes
know.
sense.
I think when you put someone that comes from a world and her come up was on reality TV where all that cattiness, let's spit in each other's faces and punch the shit out of each other and everybody goes home fine.
Bad
Like,
Girls
what do you
Club, is that
expect?
what you're talking about?
Yeah, Bad Girls Club. What do you expect? Like, what do you expect?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's always nice seeing people with money actually like answer for their crimes, but they never fucking do. Really. So it's like, yeah.
Just get that county prosecutor that was handling the Smollett case, and you'll just get the deal.
I heard they were.
Yeah.
I heard they were gonna re-look into that or something.
What do you mean?
Like they were gonna do an investigation into that.
I know there was
Is it-
another
Well,
woman.
because the PD was fucking mad.
I know there was another woman who had like similar circumstances, and
Yeah, I heard about that.
And her defense attorney and the judge were like asking, why didn't she get a deal if everyone gets it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That dynamic is sad. That money dynamic, that power dynamic, like that shit's bullshit. But it
Yeah,
is.
dude, it's all about class warfare.
It
It's always
is.
been.
Like,
Well,
stop
all of
focusing on
history.
race.
If you
focus
look
on
at
class.
history since the beginning of recorded history, everything is class warfare.
It is.
Well, when the history of our country was,
But they make the poor
our
fight
country's
amongst the
economic
poor,
rise
yeah.
was based on like free labor. I mean, what do you think's gonna happen?
Right, they're like, hey, now that we're on this
Oh, I
level,
mean,
let's
that-
start
I
paying
mean-
people. Yeah.
There's more to it.
They do, well, realistically.
You're talking the South, man.
Well, yeah,
That's-
but they were the economic boom of our country for 100 years,
I suppose.
almost.
Yeah.
Well, you see, the thing
And
is,
actually, before we were even a country, they were the economic center. Too.
yeah, but look where
They had all the farming.
endgame capitalism gets you, and if things slide in that direction too far again, look where it's gonna get everybody.
But they're the perfect example of all these rich people sitting on their money, and then like when it came to it, the South's infrastructure was shit. So
Oh no way! It's almost like people that make money have to either pay taxes so shit gets done, or
Right.
eventually everything will crumble around
Yep,
you.
exactly.
I don't understand. I don't
People
understand.
who live in glass houses, that glass will break eventually if you're,
Right, and it's like the thing that I don't understand the most is how do you not see the most obvious thing that's right in front of your face? Like I understand you have to deal with like race issues day to day, but like the fact that you don't have shit and you spend so much of your life like chasing someone else's dream, like how do you not want more than that? Like how do you not just
because
be
you
like,
got
"Yo, let's
people who
click
are all
up
like,
and-"
oh, someday I'm gonna be rich, so I'll let the rich fuck everybody.
Yeah.
And then do they ever get rich?
No, never.
They'll be
Not
like-
one day.
But they'll be like, at least it wasn't the government that fucked me.
Right? It was my own self. It was masturbation.
This is masturbation. Speaking of masturbation, Ross, how much for you to give a blowjob?
Holy shit.
What's your ceiling? You're homeless?
Name this face.
You're homeless?
If you're gonna do that, you
And-
might as well just rob the guy. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's not the option. That's
Shit,
not the
I'm thinking like
hypothetical.
Cardi B now.
Fuck, might as well just fucking drug and rob the
Great
guy.
Cardi B.
So if you had to, whatever variable you
You
want to
never
put there.
have to do anything.
Well, if you have to.
You never have to do anything.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of like America, I guess.
That's not true.
Free will.
Kanye tried to pull that card, dude. You going that way?
About what?
Oh, what? I'm
When he
lost
was
now. Like, wait, what?
at TMZ.
Oh, yeah,
When he said
for sure,
slavery
for sure.
sounds like a choice or
Like,
whatever.
whoa!
Ross, where do you want to go with it now?
That was before America was freer than it was back then. I'm not gonna say free.
Ross,
Right.
you gotta do it, dude. What's the cap? What's the ceiling?
Never have to
What's
do
the
anything
amount of
crazy.
money?
No.
No,
He
just
said
you're
that-
not. You don't even want to go down this
Absolutely
hypothetical.
I'm good.
Because you know the second you say a number, he's going to start stacking money. Stacking money.
I got my duffel bag. All right, Ross. We'll start.
I just sold everything I own.
We'll start at a cool 10 grand.
No, we're good. We're good. Next topic. Okay.
We don't have topics. This is it.
do.
We got
have
40
topics.
minutes of
Got
this.
more. I saw it.
40 minutes of this.
20 grand. Dude, you wouldn't suck a dick for 20 grand?
Just stop. You got me very upset.
I'm not going to get hashtag me too by Ross. What other topic do you have then?
Don't bend, don't break.
Hey man, for enough money, everybody bends. Okay?
No.
So, go ahead. What's the next
Maybe if
topic?
you're a politician.
What's the next topic you supposedly have? This mystical topic. You weren't even ready.
Next topic, Dave Mustaine.
Go ahead and talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it?
He wants to talk about it. Let's
He
talk
says
I
he
wanna
was
talk about
diagnosed
Metallica.
with throat cancer.
Yeah. That's sad.
Yeah. Sounded to me like he claimed that him and his doctors like already have like a plan that he think has like they're saying is like 90% success they think they'll have.
Yeah, but there's still that whole 10%. That
Yeah.
We're talking about the lead singer of Megadeth, by
Yep.
the way, the metal band.
Oh, yeah.
He canceled all of his tours, but he's still completing the album that they're working on. Or
I think so.
guess is what they said. So yeah, hopefully he has a speedy recovery with that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude's really smart. I saw him on like a Celebrity Jeopardy thing, and he was killing it. That was a long time ago, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's this guy too.
Oh god,
shit.
no, that's just politics.
That is.
Well-
we spent a fair amount of time talking about politics.
That's fine.
Yeah, we already did.
What is this?
so-
I can't get into this article. Can someone get into this
That's
article?
not my article, so I don't know.
It's my article. Does someone have reception to get
That's
into
the one
this
where the
article?
girl in Alaska was convinced by some dude in Indiana to kill her best friend for like $7 million or whatever.
Yeah,
record it.
online and record it.
It was like either 7 or 11 million. It was like an amount of money. It's like, number one, how do you even, $9 million, how do you even believe, number one, that this guy's going to be good for it?
Maybe
Yeah.
he gave her that cool 10 grand up front, dude.
10 grand up.
Yeah.
You gotta think like that's.
You always do half up front.
And it's Alaska. It's Alaska. What else? Never mind. That's gonna be terrible.
Yeah, what else is there to do in Alaska, right? Like you
look at
can't
a
even
bunch
drink
of
for
stuff.
like
Fucking
70%
wilderness.
of the year or whatever.
24 hours of darkness during some portions of the year.
Yeah.
Well, depending how far north you go. I think in Fairbanks you probably don't got to worry about it. But
That's up in fucking.
It's crazy.
I don't
get
even
up
want
to
to pretend if
Wainwright.
it's Anchorage.
Once
or
you start
whatever.
getting to that Arctic Circle type shit.
Yeah.
I don't
was
know where
like,
Anchorage is.
And then too, it's like,
it's where they anchor the boats, my guy.
well, you do it, you film it, you don't get the money, you throw your like. You gotta balance your wins and losses. Like,
Well, this girl wanted to kill this person and film it. This person had no qualms about doing it, so I think when the money didn't come in, I can't imagine she was very upset. I'm pretty sure she made her peace with it before she did it.
You're in fucking Alaska. How do you not get away with it? I guess is what I'm trying to figure out.
I mean,
They
it's a
filmed it.
teenager.
They filmed
Just
it.
get rid of the film.
They're like, oh my god, look, you know, there's no getting rid of the film. They probably did that shit.
Feed it to a
streaming over
fucking
internet.
bear. I don't care what the
There's some FBI agent in Chicago that was like
Right.
the bait and just like it's like, whoa, I can't believe she did it. And like and just let it all play out and watched it. That's how they get off these fucking FBI agents. No
That's
kidding.
crazy. That's
Well,
crazy.
you got to think though, if you're going to a park, you know, or whatever with this person, and then magically they don't.
You
come
always
back.
assume was it a girl?
Yeah,
Did she kill a guy?
she killed another girl.
Oh, okay, well that's different.
Well, there were like
Because a guy would always
no,
assume
she had
blowjob
actually
in a
enlisted
park.
the help of other people to do it,
Yeah.
and she was like, "You'll get a cut or whatever," you know.
Half up front, people.
That's crazy.
Always get your half up front
That
when you're
actually-
committing very dangerous, high-level crime.
That actually reminds me of what we were talking about this week with Black Mirror, that episode or whatever, where it was like this dude was trying to chat up a chick in a bar, and then
Oh, that's a great episode.
Yeah, that's
it's called
crazy.
White Christmas.
yeah, for sure. And
Yeah.
it's like
weird
No
name,
racial
but okay.
connotations,
Okay,
right?
just making sure.
Hey, that's the one with John Hamm in it.
Yeah.
That's like one of the better episodes.
well, and it's like so many dynamics of that were just crazy because like you had the dynamic where
You could
know,
talk about that plot point because that's not like that doesn't give anything away, I don't think.
Sure, but I'm just like trying to bird's eye this. Like you have the dynamics of technological advances to the point where you're like, hey, you can really tune into somebody else's eyes and live through their eyes. So like we're already doing that shit with VR. So I imagine that people in this that were watching this ultimately, because you know it wasn't just a small group of people watching this. They were probably fucking live streaming that shit on Facebook or whatever the fuck it was. And it's like we are so infatuated as humans with the ideal of surrogacy. Like, oh, let's live life through avatars. Let's live life through blah, 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 blah. That we actually
That ain't me.
don't do shit. Like,
Make
God
life
damn.
better and then I'll put the avatar down.
True.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
True.
why I don't get super into like games a lot.
because you're scared of how.
No, because
into
I
it
don't
like that.
I don't like feel like it's me as the person in the game. I'm not one of those.
Yeah, you're
people.
Well,
just
no
playing
shit.
a game, right?
I'm
I don't
just
think
playing-
anybody.
There are a
thinks
lot of
that.
people that are like, I
Yeah,
designed
for
this
sure.
character. It's me.
That's like
Yeah,
that's
for
like
sure.
that's sad people role
then, like,
playing.
the fucking cosplay
Why do you
That's
think
role playing.
That's
The
why a lot of
cosplay
people like
shit?
these super like intuitive like character creations because they're like, I can make myself.
You can scan your
Or I
face
can-
on an
yeah,
NBA 2K
stuff like-
game.
yep, exactly.
And put yourself in the game.
So, but that doesn't. That's an NBA game. There's these people are doing it probably to think it's funny that they're fucking in a fucking game
I get it,
playing
but-
basketball. I don't think they think that they're the player.
Disassociative disorders are
these
on the
people,
rise. I don't know.
these people exist, but you're acting like it's an epidemic and it isn't.
Well, realistically, how many people like probably think that they're like ABA level
Right.
material or something, and they're just sitting there at home playing
There
NBA?
is stuff
Right.
on my Facebook that I see sponsored links pop up where you get kits sent to you where you solve murders
Yeah.
So,
For sure.
so that you can feel like you're a detective.
so you're telling me you've never been to a murder mystery dinner?
Nope.
No.
I've never been to one.
Then you haven't lived.
Well, when the murders actually happen, I've seen the movies before. I know what
It's role playing. It's literally just a game. That's it.
Is he dead?
Yeah, there's people act it. It's
Yep.
like
and then they're like, "You see a chair? There's a man sitting in the chair. What do you want to do? I'll see if he's there. Or do you want to see if he's alive? Roll the dice to see if he's alive.
Dice roll.
He's dead.
God dang it.
I just think
You fucking watch D&D religiously, and then
Yeah, but I don't
play D&D.
I don't insert myself into any of that. I watch other people do it.
Maybe you should get a girlfriend then so you can insert yourself into something.
Okay, sure.
God damn it.
I mean,
But yeah,
I've played D&D before, but I don't make myself.
Well, no shit, because you'd probably be an awful rogue.
I wouldn't be a rogue.
You'd be a barbarian.
I'd just be somebody who liked to punch people.
It's a game. It's role playing. It's fun to not be yourself and do something. To play a game. That's it.
Yeah,
It's like acting or anything.
I know,
else.
but there's always a push for that next level.
Yep.
Right? Like
Oh yeah, like virtual reality and shit.
Yeah,
People want
for sure.
it to be as real as
like
possible.
I was saying, they
yeah.
send you those kits in the mail, and it's got like, oh, these are the documents, the forensic documents. These are the evidence. It's got fake blood stains.
That's a game, Ross.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
a game. That's a game.
crazy.
But you're talking about like adrenaline and like drug addiction. Like it's all like uphill. What's the next best thing? Like I'm not feeling it anymore. Hit me with that 8-ball or that speed ball.
It's
and
like-
then you're
yeah,
like,
sure,
It's
then
like
you're dead.
It's like escape room people. Those people who love escape rooms or whatever.
But this is a game. Eventually, people want to be in virtual reality.
I'm like, if you ever put me in a real
Right.
escape room, I would want to have a gun with me so I could get out of said escape room.
Like
if I needed to.
Black Mirror season 5 episode 1. That's what people really
It's
want.
an escape
I
room
think-
that no one's ever escaped from, so they die.
I'll be like,
Well-
I'll have my sawed off with me so I can blow the door open.
boom. Start and finish. Grand opening, grand closing.
There is an escape room in our town, I believe.
I think there's
still
like
going.
2 or 3 different companies.
Oh
I think.
wow, that's way too many.
And they're all
That's-
like themed or whatever.
we know, or I know someone. who
Usually they'll
owns
have
one.
each one will have a few different type themed.
I still
rooms.
haven't gone because that just. I don't want to be the guy that doesn't get out of the room.
Yeah.
It's like us four would go in there and we'd be like, "All right, it's been 20 minutes, we haven't gotten anything," and then they're
Right.
like, "Okay, sorry."
I don't think you
Time's
understand. If
up.
it got to that point, I would start like tearing up the room, and I would find the way out
Yeah,
somehow.
just like ripping things
Yeah,
apart.
it's
But
gonna
they-
be like you get into the escape room and then you see like there's like a candle over here and then there's like a plant that's like dead or whatever over here and you have to figure out that you have to like
Oh God! Stop bringing that up.
The keys up the actor's ass
Oh God!
like
to get out. Gotta pull the string.
I just think that dynamic's crazy. I think it is widespread than just a few people though.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's that hyper.
I'm not saying it's not a thing.
Yeah,
It's role playing, and some people struggle with that, and that's a thing.
oh yeah.
People do it in their sex lives too.
It's like people.
On a smaller
There are
scale.
people that are so into the hyper realism that if a movie has something that's too fantastic, they just can't enjoy the movie.
Yeah.
There are people like that.
like the Wandering Earth. How fucking stupid it is.
That's not
I was
meant
able to enjoy that movie.
That's not meant to
What?
be taken.
I was able to
like,
enjoy that.
plausibly.
No, it's meant to be as like a Chinese epic, but as sci-fi.
That'd be like if they made
Still
a.
stupid
So,
bullshit.
so you're saying that
So you-
fiction can't be like
Crouching
not
Tiger,
100%
Wandering Earth.
real.
Okay, what?
So you're saying that fiction has to be 100% ground. Science fiction has to be grounded in reality. Well, then it's not science fiction.
Well, then you got.
There's got to be some sort of plausibility to
Star
it.
Trek.
That's the point
Well, I know
of science.
no one's gonna be able to do as good as Star Trek did with that. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is.
What? Of plausibility?
They like made their own like stuff to explain like all this different shit that like wouldn't normally make sense. Pretty much,
They did
like
a
they
good
tried
job.
to base it in real things.
The Expanse does pretty good too.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Nah, fuck the Expanse. Shit.
Like actually having to decelerate by flipping the ship and burning in the opposite direction to slow down. That's like fucking. That's how you do it.
That's how you kill yourself, by the way.
Right?
In a spaceship.
Wow.
And then they're like, no, you just inject yourself with white stuff through the seat and that makes it live. Fuck the Expanse. Fuck your Wandering Earth.
What does the white
Fuck
stuff
your-
do?
Fuck it, it's just semen they pump into you.
I knew he was gonna go there.
It's supposed
I knew he was gonna
it's
go
supposed
there.
to make you survive the G forces of fucking just straight up death. And, like, it's supposed to keep you awake and not pass out from
So they found
Gs.
a way to inject your body with something to stop G-force from affecting your body before they were able to find
Spoiler alert!
Before they were able to find a way to create a force field that can stop gravity's effects.
It is so
Like, are you
far.
serious?
It is so far in the future. Mars is colonizing this fucking show, and at the end of it, they finally realize that if you fucking rotate something, you create artificial gravity. And then they're like, "What? We've been injecting ourselves with cum for fucking 2 seasons to not pass out, and all you had to do was fucking flip a huge ship, and that's how you did it." Fuck the Expanse.
He is big mad.
I don't know if that's 100% like.
That's 100% true. Everything I said is factual for that show.
Dang it.
Holy
But
shit.
no, well, obviously you can't spin the ship on a small scale because they got like a small runner ship, like a small like fighter thing that for some reason they just get to go everywhere with long distance, which is not a thing, but okay.
In Star Wars, it is.
But no, they have every sci-fi has their own sci-fi explanation on why shit happens.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we have this fusion generator. Oh, we have
Except for Star Wars, who never explains how their tech works ever.
and they're like, oh, we have the magnetizing kakamatometer, and that just makes us go fast. And like, it's like, oh, cool. Like, that's sci-fi.
And whenever they do introduce how something works, it ends up being like wrent out.
Midichlorians.
They're like midichlorians. Oh, that's a way to explain something. Oh, people don't like that. Write that out. Yeah.
Because
kyber crystals, like that was made just to try to explain shit as well. But like, yeah,
that's a stone that focuses plasma, whatever.
Yeah, it's like, okay, explain how it does it.
Yeah. Well, it's like the plasma, like it's cool, obviously because it was made in the 70s. But the plasma is like supposed to go in like a small arc and like come back. That's why it's like solid. But in reality, it would just be plasma that eventually like just like dissipated.
Yeah.
So it would be like a weird flaming fucking plasma sword thing.
It's like explain how
Probably
a
burn your
lightsaber
hand.
works.
Well, I mean, they got the sci-fi thing. They're like, oh, the crystals focus it into the arc or something. The plasma into the arc. And that's like it. And then it also gives it
Can
its
you
color.
focus plasma with crystals? Is that like a real
It's science. Who
It's
cares,
fake.
dude?
Yeah,
It's
science.
sci-fi.
It's fantasy.
You got the
The deeper-
Expanse
yeah.
injecting
I mean, we can
themselves
only
with
like
that
do shit with plasma by using electromagnetic fields and shit. We don't use no fucking like crystals and shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty... I mean, people
People eat that shit up, but that ain't real to me. That's why I don't like it that much.
I mean, they don't explain a lot of shit like
Holy shit.
in sci-fi, but it's still entertaining
I think
somewhat.
once you get into
people
trying
are
to
just now
explain,
figuring-
You're not gonna find
it's not palatable anymore.
Yeah,
what you
because
try
it's
to get
Almost
and
like
explain.
if you're
Realistic
looking
shit is
for,
boring,
It's
like,
like
yeah.
if you're looking for actual realism, you wouldn't be watching science fiction anyway.
It's almost
in the
like
first
Star
place.
Wars
Well,
isn't
no,
that good of a
because-
story in the first place.
because you got Gravity, you got like the movies like Gravity, Interstellar to somewhat, except for the end. But you got Interstellar. What's the one with Matt Damon and Mars? You got that
The
one.
Martian.
Yeah, you got The Martian.
They
You have
said some
Total
of that was-
Recall. Like it's all like
that
you
was
got
one of
your
my
gems, dude. Like that actually try. But real science is like it's
Then you
not
got-
exciting because it's not real and it's boring.
Then
as
you got
fuck.
that Gravity movie or whatever, the one with
You got
Sandra
Pandorum.
Bullock and shit, where they're like, yeah, none of this is like how things should actually happen.
I'd
That
say
one a
Gravity.
lot.
Yeah, they didn't have like a
awards.
consultant that even like told them what should and shouldn't happen,
Yeah,
so they just did whatever they felt.
But you gotta think.
Well, yeah. What did they
Gravity
do
was-
wrong in that movie then?
Well, even down to like how her hair reacted in space was wrong. Like in like
That's what they said. That
Like-
hair physics was
like they didn't even worry about that in the movie because they're like, oh, people won't care about that.
What did they do it just like it would like in water? I'm assuming.
I don't remember, but
But think about it.
just
How
floating
many
everywhere.
how many awards did that movie win though?
Did Gravity win it? It might have won some.
That movie is good. It
I
is
know it was
really
up, I
fucking
think
good.
it was up for like whatever movie of the year or whatever.
The Martian was
It won
really
a
good.
bunch.
Interstellar is like fucking peak, dude. Peak.
I don't know,
sci-fi.
man. What's that one with Sam Rockwell where he's alone on like a base on the
Moon?
moon?
Yeah, Moon is really
They
good
just
too.
re-released that in 4K for like some anniversary of the Apollo 11 thing, I think, or whatever.
Yeah, that movie Moon. If you guys haven't seen that, I think it was on Netflix for a while. Probably not anymore. but
might
Moon
be.
with Sam Rockwell. It's a great little
I've never
like,
actually
sci-fi
watched
movie.
it, but I've just heard it's
Yeah.
all right.
It's just like space is boring. It's like it takes how many months to get to Mars, or and it's like takes how many years to explore a fucking to get to another galaxy, like generation.
Did you hear
It's
the
like,
new Mars like rover thing that they're making? It has wheels on it instead of like treads and stuff.
Really?
Tracks. Yeah.
Some special like wheels.
What?
Nice.
They're gonna use the
I don't look into
they're
it.
gonna use the Michelin Never Flats. Where it just like,
Hey, they could. They could. They don't have to.
crazy.
No, they do. I forgot. Sam gets.
They're
in there
probably
and
some
can't-
sort of special
can't
wheels that can
compress.
handle like sandy like surfaces.
Is it so coarse that it's like glass, like cuts you like glass?
I don't know about
I don't know
that.
how to
that's like the
explain it.
What was
moon's
wrong with the
regolith,
treads?
but
What was wrong with the treads?
Well, I think they can
On Mars,
potentially
They got clogged
I
up.
think they can cover greater distances with the wheels if they can actually get them to work correctly.
On Mars, it's
Oh.
pretty much just like everything's filled with perchlorates, which are salts that are toxic to like everything except for a few strains of bacteria.
Oh, there you go.
That's crazy.
So like if you get that stuff in your like
Oh,
on your clothes,
and
it'll-
speaking about Mars, did you see that there was like they detected like a small like asteroid strike or like whatever meteor strike or whatever on it?
Mm-hmm.
And did you see the picture of it? Did you guys see any of it? It has like the spot where it hit. It had to happen within the last 3 years, they said, and it has like a blue and black like color, like soil, like the soil is, and they're like, what the hell how did that happen? Or so they're like looking into it.
On Mars?
Yeah.
They were that close, or did they
I'll
just
look
see
it
it with
up.
a satellite? You won't be able to look it up with the internet. So blue and black
you
soil. That's
underestimate
exciting.
my power.
Mars.
Maybe it's because that's how life on Earth started, man. Is just from rocks coming from other spots.
Mine's loading.
That's a theory, anyway. I guess
It
no
is
one
a
knows
theory.
for
You
sure.
never know.
Oh, see,
The Earth is also
there's
fucking
the
flat.
crater right there.
That's really cool.
Holy shit.
That blue-
That is cool.
And they said that blue is actually in the soil. It's not like gas.
I think they said that.
Huh.
They're still like looking into it, I guess.
That's exciting.
Fucking space.
Blue
shit.
soil. Oh, fucking, they were in Avatar land. Or that fucking... What was that planet called in Avatar?
Navi.
Have you ever heard of that? Okay, so I heard something the other day, and I'm going to talk about this because I think it's fucking stupid. But okay, so let's talk about this. Avatar, #1 movie of all time, right?
No.
Oh, it says the darker material was it says darker material was exposed from beneath the reddish dust.
Oh.
Is what it says.
So it's
So
like
they're like Mars could have been blue,
or at least that's what they think.
Oh
I guess.
shit!
So what are we
So
talking
underneath
about?
the layers
insane.
of dust, there's a dark kind of rock or soil down there. Or
Maybe
something?
Blue soil.
blue and black colored stuff. I don't
Maybe
know.
it's rich in mineral.
Could be.
Ooh, that's
Oh, don't
awesome.
tell like the companies about that. They'll go mine it to death or something.
Oh, there's already laws for space that no country has sole custody of celestial objects.
how many
Really? Well, how come
laws
Japan
do
keeps-
other-
Celestial
yeah,
bodies.
like-
Okay.
Asteroids and meteors you can mine.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, like privately,
Mm-hmm.
but no one's. I mean, Elon Musk and Blue whatever is probably the closest to even being able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So Tesla will probably own like some.
Blue Origin or
Yeah, just
SpaceX.
you just suck off a platinum meteor and pop back
Blue
and be like,
Origin-
"Hey,
Blue
here,
Origin,
we're as rich as the world."
Well, actually, Blue Origin is a Jeff Bezos.
yeah.
But
I don't know how
no,
close
they're
he
like
is.
plan.
Tesla's
Their plan
closest.
with Amazon actually the whole the Blue Origin stuff is to be able to set up like super fast, being able to deliver shit to the moon.
Yeah, like sex.
I was gonna
workers.
say like 1 day delivery to Mars or some bullshit.
A 1 day delivery to Mars.
Just fucking with you.
That'd be
Just imagine
awesome.
how quick you could like build shit on the moon if you could get stuff there.
I would
cheap
want a
and enough.
space elevator.
The thing
They,
is,
I'm pretty sure they just scrapped that
it would
shit.
be so. They still look into that
The
carbon
Yeah.
nanotubes and shit. Yeah.
Carbon nanotubes and stuff.
What,
Yeah.
what are we talking about now?
Avatar, #1 movie of all time.
Yep.
I disagree.
I'm not. No,
if you're talking
it's
box
#1.
office,
Yeah,
Did
box
you
office.
see?
Sure,
Did you
okay.
see? Did you see that Avengers was gonna
No, I
come up
like
short?
that movie.
Avengers was gonna come up short of beating it, so now they're re-releasing Avengers with like some new footage and then a different ending and a tribute to Stan Lee in it or something like that.
Wow, they're that fucking
to try to
salty
beat
about
it,
it.
To try to beat it.
They're
to
that
be-
salty
To be
about
fair, Avatar re-released at least once. I know
That's true. They did have a re-release.
because I know they
We looked that
re-released.
up.
They re-released and then they also like had IMAX added or something.
And then you gotta
to like
think.
get more
Well,
money.
wasn't Avengers released in more theaters though than Avatar?
I'm sure at first Avatar.
Or was it Avatar that was released in more theaters?
Well, then you gotta
probably
think
was.
before the next Avatar movie comes out, they're gonna re-release it again.
Yeah, they might. Yeah,
Okay.
just to get the title back.
Just to get the
That would
money.
be, that's fucked up.
Get all that
But-
extra money.
So Avatar, #1 movie of all time. Has everybody seen it here?
Nope.
Yeah.
I've seen it once.
You haven't seen Avatar?
I've seen parts of it, but it's literally like
saw
I
it in
said.
3D in theaters.
Okay.
It's the same. It's that same
All right,
old
you-
story that you've seen in Dances with Wolves.
Oh God. Calm
Okay,
down.
so I can't go any further with this because Alex ruined it. So,
Oh, my bad.
but I was gonna say, okay, so #1 movie of all time. Everybody except for Alex has seen it. Name one character from the movie.
It's been. I watched it once, and that was it.
Who was the guy?
Like the names of the
Who was the
characters.
guy-
Yeah.
I haven't watched it since it came
it's
out.
the,
so I
it's the
wouldn't
one
know.
who was played by John Connor that couldn't walk. What was his name in the movie?
I don't know.
But he could walk in the Avatar land because
Yeah.
it's VR or something like that.
Wasn't it originally supposed to be his brother, and he had to take his place or something?
Well, the character's name is Jake Sully.
Okay, that sounds
Sully.
familiar.
But this was this person's like observation was like #1 movie of all time, but you can't name a character from it and
Pretty
you've
much.
seen it. And I'm like, let's do this with other fucking movies that you do like and find out how fucking wrong and dumb you are.
Yeah.
Okay? So well, they said, I think it's like name 5 characters from that movie, or name 3
To be
characters
fair,
from that movie.
might be a strength of the movie because that means that they didn't have they actually split the the amount of character development between characters,
Yeah.
so that it wasn't just focused on one hero kind of thing.
So let's do that let's do that with another movie. Okay, The Fifth Element. Has everybody seen The Fifth Element?
Fuck yes. I've
Okay,
seen that
name
shit last
3
week.
characters from it.
So
Do you like it?
Jean Baptiste
Fuck yeah.
Emmanuel Zorg, Ruby Rod, and Corbin Dallas.
He said 5 characters.
He said 3.
I did say 3.
Oh, you said 3. Okay.
Okay,
Those are 3 obvious ones.
I couldn't name. I just saw it like last month. I like it. I couldn't have even named Corbin Dallas the main character.
Lilu Dallas.
Until you said it.
Multipass.
Yep.
Yes, he knows
The
it's
best, no,
multipass.
Aziz, man. The dude's like
Okay,
yelling at him for more light.
Light.
Okay,
Oh, man.
I'm trying to think of other movies that we've all seen that we like.
Okay.
Okay, you guys like. Oh, could I do? Okay, you guys like Ant-Man, right? You've all seen it.
I've only seen the second
Can you
one.
name 3 characters from Ant-Man?
Ant-Man, Hank Pym.
Oh shit.
Just wait. I'm trying to think of who was
This
in
is like we're even doing a recent movie here, like more recent. Like
Ignacio.
Wait.
Was
no,
he
you
in the
can't
movie?
help him.
Wait, was
He's got-
Ignacio even in the movie?
I
Ignacio
have
was the
another
guy's
movie.
cousin.
I have another
Okay,
movie that
but he's
we
referenced
all
Okay,
sure
okay.
like.
Okay.
My cousin Ignacio.
I don't even remember. I don't remember what Paul
And
Rudd's
by the way,
character's
I'm pretty
name
sure
is.
Exactly.
They
Yeah.
said that they were filming like a recap or something, like done
Yep.
by that guy's
Yep.
voice for the
And
DVD.
think about how many fucking characters were in that movie. Only 5, and you could name 2, and not even the main character. So using that like as a measure of how good the movie should actually be,
And the only reason they don't
how
hate him is
memorable
because he's a comic book
is
character that's
stupid.
very
Yeah.
well known.
What about Blade Runner? Can you name 3 characters in Blade Runner?
I can name more characters in The Last
What is
Witch Hunter.
I know.
than can in that movie.
I don't even know Blade Runner's fucking full name. I know Deckard. That's it.
Yep.
What's his full name?
Deckard Cain.
No, it's not Deckard Cain. Did he have a last name?
Isn't it? Yeah, it's Decker, right? Or Deckard, or which one is it?
Deckard.
Is Deckard his last name? Is it his first name?
I'm pretty sure it's his first name then.
Is it? I thought it was his last name, but
What
I
was
could-
the guy? Pockmark. What? Oh, I mean Edward James
Olmos.
Olmos.
See, it's like
That's fucked up.
Blade Runner. Blade Runner's a great movie. I like it. Can't name a fucking single character from it.
Yeah.
Oh, do the movie you wanted to do.
John Wick.
John Wick. I can name John Wick.
That's it.
There's Charon, the black dude from the hotel.
Yep.
And then who was the
Winston.
Winston.
Winston. Okay, who is the Lawrence Fishburne's character? What's his name?
The Bowery King.
Bowery
The
King.
Bowery,
Bowery
King. Yeah.
King. Okay.
So
Bowery
we
King.
were able to
I don't know
pull
where
out.
to go with my
We were
titles.
able to we were able to brainstorm.
Yep.
The
I wouldn't have
TikTok
gone
man.
The
Chiron.
TikTok man. Yep.
TikTok, John Wick, TikTok.
I don't think we're thinking about it. Like, let's think about it for a little bit more. Think of a more, God, like,
Dog number 1 and dog number 2.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Theon Greyjoy.
Yep.
It's like, think of movies that you like and which ones like that we've all seen that you like that you can't. Do you think that's a good measure of
Armageddon?
What was anyone's character?
Harry Stamper's the only one I remember.
I don't even remember.
That
Yeah,
sounds
I
like
get
a
see when you
cheesy
say it,
porn
I'm
name.
like, okay, I recognize that name. Is that the main? That's the guy's main name. That's
the
Bruce
main-
Willis's name.
Yep. It's the only one I remember from the whole
Hey,
movie.
whoa! From Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, you got Jay, you got Silent
And
Bob,
Bob.
and then you just got to think of a third person who was,
The comic book guy.
Banky Edwards.
There you go.
I
Chris
would have
Rock,
never
Chris Rock
got
was
that.
Shaka Luther King or whatever.
Shaka Luther King.
I would have never got that. I would have never got. Didn't they have the guy from Dawson's Creek too?
James Vanderbeek.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
James
himself.
Vanderbeek.
Yep.
Yeah. See, I couldn't do it.
They had Goodwill Hunting. I mean,
Matt Damon. Yep.
That's crazy.
Isn't that fucking
Holden
stupid
McNeil.
though? Titanic, third highest
Jack and
grossing
Jill or
movie of
whatever
all
their name
time.
was.
Name 4 characters. No, do 5 now. Do 5.
For Titanic?
Do 5 for
I can do
Titanic.
one.
I got Jack.
What's his last name?
Sparrow.
Does it say?
Sparrow.
Oh, Shepard.
Can you do Pirates of the Caribbean?
Jack Shepard, yep.
Okay.
Can you do Pirates of the Caribbean?
Jack Sparrow.
Okay.
Captain Barbosa.
Yep.
Okay, what's his first name? Captain.
Right,
Go
Captain.
ahead. Keep
William Turner.
Okay. Don't know who that even is. Oh, that's
Who's the guy with the weird
Davy
mouth?
Jones.
There's Mr. They just call him Mr. Whatever. I can't remember what his name is.
I can't. Yeah, I can't.
Oh, they named the Monkey Jack. I know that.
Yeah, the monkey.
Yeah, I'm gonna look this shit up because I want to know that guy's name. I was trying to think of it
The
the other
one
night.
dude, the one like lanky like dude with the fucking. Never mind. It's like there's always the 2 like idiot pirates.
Is it
that are,
Mr.
like,
Yeah.
Mr. Gibbs? Is it?
Yeah.
Something
You're
like
talking
that.
about-
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to do my favorite movie of all time. I want to see how many I can get for Jurassic Park.
Holy shit.
Yeah, my
That's
favorite
your
movie.
shit.
I don't even think I could do 5.
That's your shit.
Let me try. There's oh shit. There's John Hammond.
Yep.
There's Ian Malcolm. There's Dr. Grant. What's his fucking first name?
I actually don't.
I know that.
I should remember. It.
Dr.
I know it.
Zhivago.
Oh, shit.
No, don't tell me. I can't remember the woman's name.
Laura
I know.
Dern, but that's her actual.
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, that's her actual
That's a
name.
dumbass.
Dr. Grant. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I can't see. Favorite movie of all time, can't even do it.
Did he say it yet?
I can't name
What
it.
was-
Say
was
his
the name?
First name, Dr. Alan Grant.
Alan Grant, see?
And then you also have Dodson.
Dodson.
We got Dodson?
We got Dodson here. See, nobody cares.
And then,
That's what's that guy's name in the movie?
What's fucking
Samuel Jackson's character? Clever Girl's character? The lawyer? You can't remember the kids' names? I can't even remember.
the fat guy's name they say in it?
Oh, I'm sure.
God.
What's-
Dennis Natry. That's the.
Dennis Natry.
Yep, Dennis.
Oh my god.
I can't remember Samuel L. Jackson's name though. If he was even named in that movie.
He probably was.
I'm sure she says his name.
Just in the credits it just says in quotes "motherfucker."
Right?
No, John
Ask
Hammond
himself.
calls him Mr. something, I'm sure.
His name is Joshua Me Gibbs. Yeah, Mr. Gibbs. Yeah, I was right.
Isn't that fucking nuts though?
Yeah.
My favorite movie of all time that I've probably seen the most.
Yep.
And I can't name 5 characters.
That's fucking insane.
And that doesn't change my opinion of the movie.
No, not at all.
That's- I just think
can
that's
you do
such a
5
stupid
people from
scale.
the first Fast and Furious movie.
Oh god.
Hold on, Dominic Toretto.
Dominic Toretto.
Yep.
Hot Toretto.
God damn it.
Angry
shit.
wannabe Toretto.
God damn.
Who doesn't get work anymore.
It's a cop.
Um,
He's a cop. I mean,
Michelle
there's,
Rodriguez.
What was
Paul-
that character's name?
Paul Walker is fucking
Brian O'Connor.
Yep.
yeah.
Who's the Asian fellow that they're messing
Whoa,
with?
dude.
Oh, I cannot remember. All I remember is
Chang.
Is it Ricky Tan?
Honda's 2000.
Or am I thinking of a different movie?
Is it what?
Who?
There's Lance, remember?
There's Lance. Yep.
Yeah. Lance is the one dude.
I don't want to mix up the Rush Hour bad guy with the guy.
I think Chang is for Rush Hour.
Jun Tao.
It could have been
Utah.
Was there a Tran fellow?
Oh, Tran. Yeah, maybe it was Tran.
And then there was, what was it?
Ricky Tan's from something
Ricky
else.
Tan
Who was,
is from
who was the white?
Russia.
Who was the white dude that raced the dude for Slips and Lost? Justin or just?
I don't know, but
Yeah,
he was
it was Justin
crying.
Mouse. That was Mouse.
No, that's Matrix.
No.
Yeah, it is.
His name was Justin in the movie. Like
They call him Mouse,
Fast
I
and
thought.
Furious. Yeah, he did have a name.
He had a nickname. It could have been.
Was it Mouse? I thought it was something to do with his like ADD. They gave him a name.
Yeah, because he's talking about ADD.
And then
he's
who-
like, you should be going to MIT with this shit.
Yo, fuck. Let's
have
get the
this
IMDb
brain
out,
thing.
baby.
I'm like, holy shit.
Let's get them Fast and
They call me
Furious.
Quicks, Alex.
Not quick.
Not quick. Oh, now we gotta watch Street Kings tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh,
man.
that is like.
I wanted that vehicle from that movie so bad.
The
when I
Dodge
was
Charger.
younger.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen Atlanta. I know the new Dodge Charger. You can keep it in the divorce. Oh, that was.
Oh my God! Just think
gold.
of how much top tier Keanu Reeves has in science fiction, no less.
Yeah.
Johnny Mnemonic and The Matrix.
Did you hear that they're
Scanner Darkly.
They're
That's sci-fi? I don't even
actively
know. I haven't seen
that
it.
the Marvel Studios guy said they're actively, constantly trying to find something for Keanu Reeves to play.
Fucking
In the-
Captain
in
or
the
fucking
MCU.
Doctor Strange. He would have been perfect for the role.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
probably was filming other shit for all you know during that time.
But they
Stay
went
busy.
with Benedict Cumberbatch, who's like meh.
How is
Letty is
how is
Michelle
he
Rodriguez.
Letty?
That's true.
Letty.
Maya
Yep.
Toretto was
Mia.
Jordan. Johnny Tran was Rick Yoon.
Johnny Tran.
Fuck
Yep.
yeah.
Johnny Tran. Jesse.
It was
Jesse.
Jesse, that was it.
Chad Lindbergh was Jesse. Who the fuck is Johnny Strong was Leon.
Yeah, the dude that fucking.
That held back Vince.
Yeah.
All the time. Matt Scholes.
Where's It's a
Vince.
Cop? Which guy's It's a Cop? Or he's a cop?
Ted Levine, Sergeant Tanner. Edwin was Ja Rule.
Monica!
To be fair, the second one was the best one, so.
Fuck
Too
you.
Fast and Furious was so good.
That movie is so fucking
The one
garbage.
with
Hector, dude.
That was directed by John fucking Singleton. How are you gonna
Yeah,
try to say
okay.
it's a bad movie?
It had Ludacris in there.
Oh, because it is a bad movie. I'm sorry.
They had Tyrese Gibson in like his best role ever.
That's his only role.
First off,
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna make that joke, but then he was in John Singleton's Four Brothers,
Yep.
which is a fantastic fucking movie.
I agree.
Yeah.
Man.
He's in it the least. No, to be fair, Andre Three Stacks is in it the least.
yeah.
But he is
Victor Sweet.
Victor Sweet, God man,
He was
That
on some
movie is so
crazy
good.
shit.
Man knew how to
It's
run an
super good.
organization. No, I'm just kidding.
It's like, dang, just throw your food straight on the floor and then tell your girlfriend to eat that shit with you. Like, that shit is so gangster. Like, golly.
Matt Scholes is Vince. I wonder, he was in Blade. Oh, wait, was he in Blade? He was in Blade 2
Maybe.
with Ron Perlman's crew.
Well, to be fair, the first Blade probably was the best Blade.
He played the exact same character he does in Fast and Furious, but they put fangs on him.
Yeah.
You know
That's
that,
one of those
like,
Hollywood faces I could punch.
You know what's interesting is in the movie Blade Trinity, anything that was not a like straight on close up where he was delivering dialogue, Snipes had a double do all the rest of the film.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy
In what?
shit.
In the third
Blade
movie.
Trinity. Yeah.
Oh,
Wasn't
yeah,
that the
because
one
he
with Ryan
refused to
Reynolds in
shoot
it?
with...
I don't think it was necessarily that he refused to shoot with so much as he just
He would only do close-ups or dialogue or something.
yeah.
And he'd go to his
He
trailer.
was like so far up his own ass that like he
The thing is, wasn't early Ryan Reynolds in that movie?
That's
right.
Blade Trinity, yeah.
Yeah, he was. I don't remember what his first name was, but his last name was King. Hannibal King.
I thought he was a cornball when he first came out.
But he
And then he just blossomed
literally
into what
acts
he
the
is
same he acts the same in Deadpool as he did in Blade Trinity, just a mouthy
Ryan Reynolds is like
mercenary
a better,
with a mouth.
I
Yeah.
would just refer to Ryan Reynolds as like a better version of Dane Cook.
So that's why,
Wow,
like,
that's not
it kinda
hard to do, though.
It kind of has to grow on you. Like, for example, I didn't like Vince Vaughn in a bunch of movies.
Well, he's the same guy in every
He's the
movie.
same fucking guy in every movie. Like, if I saw this movie, I saw that movie. Type
He
thing.
fell off
That's
hard,
why he
too.
fell off, because everyone noticed he was just the same guy in every movie.
But it
Yeah.
wasn't bad.
Yeah,
He's still funny.
I liked a couple
I don't
of
want to
the-
take
the
that away
movies that
from
he
him.
was
He's
in.
funny.
Was he in-
Like
was he in The Watch
Jurassic
or
Park
whatever?
2, The Lost World.
before anyone cared who he was.
Yep.
Hey, The Watch was like so good though. Was that with Vince Vaughn? Or was that Ben Stiller?
Ben Stiller was in that.
Because I know that they had
I don't remember if he was in it or not with him or not. But
it was good though.
Yeah. Child's Play is this weekend, right?
Might
Yeah.
Child's Play.
I have to see it. So
Mark Hamill's
regardless
one
of
the
how
greatest voice actors of all
trash
time.
it's gonna be, I still have to see it.
Hey, Mark
Are you gonna
Hamill's
do
one of the
that?
greatest
It is
voice
my
actors.
favorite horror movie.
Or are you going to do that?
I'm pretty sure Child's Play is my
Tuesday.
favorite horror movie. What?
Are you going to do that on the weekend? Or
I have to do it this weekend. I just have to. Because I'm so excited. I want to know how bad it is immediately.
Sure.
Is it
I have a feeling I'm gonna hate the fuck.
Is it a remake or a reboot?
It's a reboot.
Okay, so it's gonna be
It's
different.
yes, it is different.
They removed the supernatural aspect, I think.
Which was like
Which
the
is
best
so yeah, thank you.
What?
I argued with someone on Reddit who was like, "Oh, the first one's so like didn't make any sense. It was dumb anyway." And I'm like, "Listen here, bitch. This is a serial killer.
All caps.
He is a serial killer who knows he's going to die."
Yep.
And uses fucking voodoo
Yep.
to project himself into a child's doll.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Already we're in Awesomeville. But we get better. He finds out that the longer he stays in said doll, the doll becomes him and he becomes the doll, meaning the doll will become flesh and blood and he will be the doll.
Yep.
So eventually he finds out he starts to feel pain and shit. He goes to Voodoo Guy and he's like, "What the fuck, dude?" And then he does all his stuff. And then he finds out that he has to transport himself into a living thing if he wants to be living again. Yep. Otherwise, he'll be stuck as the doll. Awesome.
Mm-hmm. The only part that didn't make
That
sense,
is the plot of the movie, is him trying to get back into a body, and he's a fucking serial
the only
killer.
part that never made sense to me is all these people that he like killed in the movie. Not one of those people could have been a person he went into, instead of like a kid.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but I'm pretty sure they have to be a willing participant.
Well, the kid was never willing. I don't know.
Well, no, the kid.
Or do they have to be like
no, the
innocent
kid.
or something?
The kid, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure the kid had to be willing, and he tried to trick him. He called it a game, and he's like, "Let's play a game. It's gonna be called the Exchange of Souls or something." And he tricks the kid
But he
into
keeps
like.
trying at the end to make him do it, but I don't know. Like,
That's the point, and I think eventually he tries. I think in
Is
the
it
end,
in the
I
end?
haven't seen it in a while.
or does he think, if you hold a knife to them, they're willing?
Well, no,
technically?
but I think it became the point where the kid wasn't willing, so he was just gonna kill him and move on.
That's how like part 2 and part 3 happened, where he just wanted to kill Andy.
Yeah, and then and then like in the latest one, you find out that he had what's called like the one that got away or whatever, like that some serial killers have where they become obsessed
Yep.
with the one that got away, and their whole like spree is to like act out like that, and like they really have to resolve it. So he fucking mails himself to Andy and he pops out the box. And Andy's already right there with the fucking shotgun. He's like, "Andy!" That movie's so good. That's called The Cult of Chucky, I think, is the one where he mails himself. They still made them. They're still making them, I think. They're doing the movie with fucking Jedi, Mark Hamill.
I got a question.
And they're making a TV series now with the good one.
Do they? Yeah, I was gonna say, do they think the movie? Why didn't they?
Brad Dourif.
Why didn't they just make the movie? Instead of making the movie, why didn't they just do a series in the first place? Instead of doing like a movie and then maybe having a series that's
You gotta
different.
think, like, did they think that was gonna catch during the time period that they released it?
Child's Play, it was a big movie back in the day, I believe, for horror movie. As far as horror movies came, it's a classic now.
Right, but what was the difference between it being a big movie and a flash in the pan at that time? Because what else was coming out around that time that was in the same
I'm
vein
not
as that?
sure.
Oh,
You know what
fuck.
What year did it come out? You'd have to think of
This
like Wishmaster.
Like, was
That
it?
was
Wishmaster was buried gold.
1 and
dude.
2 were great, and then they
Yep.
changed the guy, and it was like no.
And then that movie was shit. The third one was Wishmaster's so fucking good. You would love
I
Wishmaster.
haven't seen it.
So good.
It's so good. It could be on It could either be on Netflix or Hulu.
I wouldn't say it's child friendly.
Or
It's not child friendly at all. No, it's like a horror movie.
It's probably on one of the streaming services. I just don't know which one.
I think I have most.
I can't remember which one we watched on. I can't get. This is.
You remember when Netflix
Theaters.
had Space Devil on it? Those were.
Fucking Space Devil.
Yup.
I'm still watching Lupin the Third on fucking.
Ooh.
Hulu.
Watching the good stuff.
Like just
fucking Lupin. I've never seen Lupin 3rd.
It's hilarious.
I think I tried watching it. I just don't like the old archaic animation style.
Well,
didn't
the storylines are dope.
Didn't Miyazaki do the Castle Keg?
Cagliostro?
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah,
that makes so much sense. Why I like
the
that
greatest.
Did he
it's
direct
like the greatest animated movie of all. Yeah, that was like his first big picture that he was in charge of doing.
I haven't. I've never seen it, and I want to.
It's good,
but Ross has to show me it. Otherwise, I won't watch it. Yeah, because I want him to suffer with me if I'm going to suffer.
It could happen.
It could happen.
It's not that bad.
Chinese cartoon night 2.0.
I just fucking
20 years in the making.
Right. I just bought a shit ton of TVs. Like this could happen.
I have a TV too. That's okay. Ross has one. That's okay.
No, I'm talking about like TVs, dog.
Like more than one
like
TV.
Multiple.
How big? What's the biggest TV?
They're tiny.
24-inch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like a 50-inch 4K we can watch on.
I have like a 42-inch.
But you can't bring a 50-inch 4K into a garage and play beer pong while you're watching something. You know
Good.
You're not with that attitude. You can't.
Right? He's like,
I cannot get Child's Play to load, but I'm pretty sure it was very early 90s.
Well, why does my phone load shit?
Or was it late 80s? Was it 89?
That's what I'm saying. Was it a big horror year or not?
Should we guess? Should we guess the year? I want to do 91.
It's showing me the new one.
I'll do 91, 92.
Oh, there's... Okay.
Because I was a baby when Freddy Krueger...
Okay, Alice, do you want to guess?
For the first Child's Play, I'm going to say 89 or 90. Let's go with...
Fuck, I fucked up then.
Let's go with 89.
Fuck.
Okay, what do you think?
I just said 91 already. I'm just going to stick with it.
I said 91, 92.
88.
Fuck,
yeah. 88?
Fuck, I was off
Holy
by 3 fucking years.
Second one was 1990.
Okay,
So what were we thinking about?
Number 3. All 3, it was a trilogy that was so good, though.
3 was 91, so there's literally only a year between.
It happened.
Jeez.
What's interesting is back then, you didn't have Ultra HD, so everything was shot on the same film for 60 years of film making, right? So they all seemed like the same movie. They were all made at the same time, dude.
It's so good. It's like the perfect trilogy of
Alex,
a horror movie.
Look at the movie review that it pops up with for Child's Play.
The new one?
Did he do an actual? Oh, yeah, Chris Stuckman. Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder. It's not even a hilariosity review. I bet you.
It's for the new one. It's for the new one.
Oh, for the new one. Oh, well.
All right. Do you guys have anything else you want to bring?
Oh, did he just put it up today? Yep.
Yeah, he
what
usually
is it?
Gets advanced.
For the movie review for the Chucky that
he usually gets advanced.
The guy Alex always watches.
Oh, okay. Does he do funny reviews?
Yes, he does have he did one from Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yep.
Nice. So funny reviews. I'm gonna see it. I want to see it, even though it looks stupid. I still want to see it.
But he also has
critics are raving about the killer cast of Child's Play.
Because they have
is that the
two
one
named
that's the one that Paperboy's in, right?
Yeah, Paperboy's in that one, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Paperboy.
That might be worth a watch, then.
It's Child's Play.
It says a reboot that makes you feel bad for Chucky.
See?
Do we want
But because he's not a fucking serial killer using voodoo to get into this fucking body, dude. It's gonna be fucking AI shit. I'm gonna hate it.
You know who they should have put in it? They should have had ICP in the movie.
All right.
Voodoo? Being the voodoo guys.
Selfless voodoo. Do you guys have anything else you want to say? Anybody, any bad shit you want to say? Piss off anybody?
I don't know.
I don't have any bad shit.
Okay, that's it. We'll catch you next time.
Sweet. See ya.
Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the episode. You could catch us currently at the Prime 4 Podcast on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Podcast Addict for audio only. If you want to see how fugly we look in real life, you can also catch us on YouTube under the Prime 4 Podcast.